The movie starts from a prison. Some prisoners are trying to escape. For this, they are breaking the floor there. There was a tunnel under it and they go inside it. From here, the story of the movie shifts to the past. Here we are shown a middle-aged prisoner. His name was Perry. He has life imprisonment. He will stay in jail forever. He was sad about this. Perry always writes letters to her daughter. It shows that he didn't forget her, but he loves her a lot. There was a cellmate with Perry. A player boy comes S&D, then Perry receives a letter in which his daughter's condition was described, that her condition is worse. Perry becomes sad, and he thinks that now at any cost he has to go to his daughter, and they will not allow him to go out. Perry starts thinking about the way to escape from here. Perry sees that the place where he dries his clothes, there were some holes to the other side. There is a pipe also with them which is connected to a lock. Perry plans to open the place and to go out, but how can he do this alone? So he talks to his companion, and his companion says that it is a difficult task. If we will be caught, our conditions will be made worse. The punishment after life imprisonment will be death sentenced. But then he tells Perry about one more man who was a huge thief. He was famous as bad guy. He also does boxing. Now Perry's companion was telling him the ways, because he knows about the ways inside the jail. After understanding everything, Perry goes to that thief and boxer. Meanwhile, Perry's companion also arrives there. Now they make a team, and they three were ready on it that it is the time to escape. They start planning that how will we go out and from which path. Perry tells them that the place where I dry my clothes, it is a place connected to the drain outside, but it is difficult to go across it. An alone person can't do this. If we all will do this task, then the guards will not spare us. Then Perry says that you must know the church of this jail. You visit it by and by. I go to church, and there was a room. Its path is straight to the laundry room. If we will go to the laundry room through it, nobody will be suspicious about us. The boxer asks that the guards of the church will not see us. Is this not a problem? Perry says that I also have its solution. As I told you, I know everything. I just want someone with me. The boxer says that we can't go to the church in front of the guards like this. That's why we need its key, and it's impossible for us to get it. Perry says that I have its print. We can make a key like that. They all appreciate Perry, but there is still a problem. The place behind the dryer was of steel, and it was difficult to break or cut it. The boxer says that leave this on me. I can make an iron rod. I have some iron, but for its proper molding, I need a diamond. It will help us. The other two say that from where you will have the diamond. The boxer tells them that there is a great fighter who has diamond in his teeth. Whenever he fights with someone, the other prisoners bet on him. They bet that who will win. Okay, now we don't need money, we need a diamond. For it, obviously I have to fight with that fighter. I also doesn't fear from anyone. What's wrong with fighting? We can get the diamond. But in reality, he was a dangerous fighter. He always defeats everyone. Now the fighting starts, and the boxer and the fighter are in front of each other. That huge fighter beats the boxer and he fell. But the boxer also doesn't lose courage, and he somehow breaks the tooth of the fighter, in which there was the diamond, so he gets the benefit of his wounds. Then the boxer fits the diamond on that rod. He says that now it will be easy for us to cut the steel. Now they decide that when after cutting the steel, when they will finally reach the drain system, it means to the drain from where this place will open. They have to move through tunnels that will take them to the stream outside. This path will not be so easy, because if anyone will hear a small voice, they will be finished. Then they come to know that they don't have to swim in the stream, but there will also be tunnels that take them outside. Reaching outside, they will see railway lines. From there, they can run easily, but the issue is they have to reach there before 5 o'clock. Because after 5 there the voltage was left there, high voltage, because they know that prisoners may come here to escape. But there a problem creates. A prisoner hears them when they were talking. He blackmails Perry that I need drugs from you. Otherwise, I will tell your plan to everyone, and then you can't escape from here. Perry has to obey that prisoner. There was a gangster in the jail and everyone was scared of him. The boy who heard their plan and asking for drugs was the brother of the gangster. Perry goes to a man who was a chemist. He has made many things in his life. He also made drugs in jail. Perry asks him secretly that listen to me, can you make half kg of drugs for me? I have to give it to an insane. The chemist says that why I will make it for you. Perry says that because in return I will take you out of the jail with me. In fact, we are planning something and you will get the benefit. The chemist agrees happily. The boy comes to Perry to get drugs. Perry gives him drugs and says that take it now, your task is done, so shut your mouth. But this boy, who is a drug addict, he often teases cellmate of Perry in unconsciousness and tortures him. Here cellmate of Perry got the chance to take his revenge on him. He beats him. He was killing him through a pillow. He hits him with chairs and rods. He was injured. He falls down of the stairs while coming out. He dies there. And then the younger brother of that boy, who was a gangster named Riza, he comes to Perry and says that my brother came to you last time. What happened to him? Perry doesn't tell him anything. And Riza says that I know your cellmate killed my brother. It will be better for you to come and meet me tonight with him. Otherwise, I will make your condition worse. Here, Perry becomes worried. Biksu, tonight they have to escape from here. And if he will not take his cellmate to Riza, it is also bad. Riza has also said this, but before the night appears, a lady comes to meet Perry and she tells him that I am telling you this with a heavy heart. Your daughter is no more in this world. This thing breaks Perry. We also know that Perry was escaping from jail just for his daughter, but now his plannings and dreams were ruined. He becomes sad about his life, that he couldn't do anything for his daughter. Well, he goes to his cellmate and tells him that Riza is calling you, but don't go there. And then he gives his daughter's picture to his cellmate. He says him to give it to my companion, whom Perry was bayat to run. Here we are understanding that the purpose of Perry to escape from jail was removed, so he wanted to release his cellmate in place of him. He doesn't send him to Riza because of what Riza can do with him. He blackmails him that he will kill his daughter, and she is already dead. Now Perry's cellmate reaches to the other companions of Perry. They reach the church, but when Perry's companions see his cellmate, there they say that what are you doing here? They think that he will reveal our secret, but he tells them that Perry has sent me. They come to the laundry room through that room. Meanwhile, Perry also comes there because he wasn't feeling good in jail. His companions were going from here, so Perry also wants to go from here. Now they four were together. Their next step was to cut the vendor where wolves were made. After cutting it, they reach in tunnels, but they see that there is water in front, deep water, but even then they jump in it. Now they were in the water. Meanwhile, they see a door there, and after opening it, they reach the underground tunnels. Their half task was done here, but when they move forward, they see that there is a wall in front and the path was closed, and they can't move further because of it. They can't go further and also can't go back. They become hopeless and they were thinking now what to do. Then the cellmate of Perry says that our hard work is wasted. One of the men comes in anger, and he asks that what kind of hard work of yours? You come in the last second. He hits him a punch, but it hits on the wall instead of him, and a space made in it. They come to know that it is a wall of mud. It can be broken. They begin to scratch the wall with the tool of iron and diamond. Soon they made a huge hole in it. Now they move forward, but a lot of soil falls on a man. Due to it, he breathes difficulty. He was the companion of Perry with whom he discussed his plan. The chemist lifts him on his shoulders and moves forward, but soon he dies and they move forward while leaving him there. Now they only have 1 hour to reach there, because after 5 there will be high voltage. While walking they realize that someone is chasing them. They jump in the water. While swimming they reach its other end. From there they walk on the railway tracks. While walking on it, the foot of the chemist was stuck in a railway track. The boxer starts helping him, but it wasn't the right time, it was too late. A train was coming from behind and they don't even have time to run. The train crashed them both. Now only Perry and his cellmate were left. He was of the age of his daughter. While running they come to the station outside. They were happy. Perry and his cellmate meet each other nicely, and then move to their ways. Perry was coming upside through the accelerator. He feels like someone stabs him from behind. When he sees behind, we see the scene like he is in Riza's cell. Actually, Riza stabs him. The story and the scenes we were seeing are not real. These were Perry's imaginations, which he thinks he himself. It is obvious that it will be his dream to come out of this jail. But now Riza has stabbed him. The deaths of the prisoners, we see that after escaping they die. It was a lie. They were escaped from here, and maybe they have arrived at that station. Perry was here and he hadn't joined them ever, because in the last scene of the movie we are shown those 4 are alive. When they arrive in the tunnel, then we see that Perry has died, but before dying he sees a dream. It will be his imagination most probably. He sees his daughter standing at a place. He hugs her. He says to her that I missed you. With it, this movie The Escapist ends here. Thank you for watching.